Thanks for joining us here. Some different faces starting for this team as they have several players out of action with injuries right now.
Their injury issues are apparent. Fenner on the bench and the starting lineup, a lot to overcome.
So the Nets starting five.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
Yo.
Okay, there we go.
Yo.
What?
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Terrence Mann is out there with MP. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, we've got Sadiq Bey. Out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. Craig, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to maximum damage at the offensive.
Yo.
He hasn't quite wrapped up his words yet, but with MP, I imagine that'll only fuel his fire. But don't be surprised if he goes off tonight. You don't want to be the guy defending MP when he's got a point to prove.
Front and center on the latest issue of Time Magazine. Who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. And the story just about writes itself.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, I spoke to MP before the game. He told me he was very aware of the defensive challenge in front of him, but feels like these are the types of games that bring out the best in him, saying he's focused on turning in a dominant scoring performance. Guys, he sounded confident.
And when he's dominant, watch out. He's going right at him. That's his mentality. Hey, thanks. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling. Here's MP. His last outing, 16 points for him. Shot to stop the run. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Bey. Bay with the screen for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Denver.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen.
A three from MP. Another miss by MP.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now here's Murray. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
There's 1:59 left here in the first quarter. Again, the miss by Murray. Nets trail by 5. And here's MP for 3. Claxton on the follow.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
To the left wing. Now here's Bay, defended by Man. Outside, Jones. Lock at 6. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Murray's got 11 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Look, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Fears comes in for Herbert Jones. to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Traoré. He's out there with MP. Sharp out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Wolf in the power forward position. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks played an important role for them. He dropped in 16 points, and his aggressive approach got him to the line a number of times. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
And it didn't matter whatever the defense threw at him. He made the adjustment.
Fires for three. Another three for Brooklyn.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Spears. Covered by MP. Jones, no one around him. And another three for New Orleans.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
They get it back. Pass to MP. Fires from deep. Another miss by MP. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 6-point lead. Back to Williamson. Here's Spears. No good on the triple. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fears. And Brooklyn making a change here. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Murray, no good. The Nets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. In third, the Nets.
And they have really been focused on picking up their defensive effort, playing passing lanes, pressuring ball handlers, and trying to contest every shot.
And it's tied up with that one. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Jumps up, and it's Murray with the jam.
Wow, you talk about being in the zone. Murray deciding to call his own number tonight, and it has worked.
A three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 20 points.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
And a deep three from MP. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
You've got Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Jones. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Green in at 7. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Murray with the bounce pass. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Bey. He's tightly guarded. Murray, no good.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Murray against MP. To stop the run. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Murray.
And Murray looking comfortable in this offense, including understanding when to look for his.
Man passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Murray outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Wolf. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wolf got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Ronnie's checked in. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
That is right within Murray's wheelhouse. He looks for any opportunity to get a mid-range jumper.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Spears is checked in. Torrey's checked in for Brooklyn.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
To the inside. Man can't hit.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Murray. MP outside for three. Long-range shot by MP.
3 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Murray, the pass to Jones. Pass to Fears. 4 on the clock. Murray, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he gets the bucket. Clowney's got 5.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Murray outside. No good from outside.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
MP, no good. To the wing on the left. 18 feet out. And that one released in time, but no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with. And we've got more M2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Bay comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones checked in for Poole. And Murray subbed in for Fears. Now Murray to take the lead. A three-pointer.
And that's his second three of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
Here's MP. So for Brooklyn now, Terrence Mann is out there with MP. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Abaji in at the small forward.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Murray against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up the 3. He drills the 3.
As this game tightens up, they showing that steady hand.
Here's MP. .151 left in the fourth. Layup, no good. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Bay. Murray down low. MP's there. Count it.
That is a huge shot by Murray when his team needed it most. He just loves these moments.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. On the wing, man. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Bay. Fires the 3. The 3 goes down.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's tipped, and so they choose to intentionally foul. they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Timeout called the Nets. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Timeout called the Nets. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
It's tipped. The three is off. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. MP. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
Your team came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you're feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
I'm not happy we lost, but I'm not frustrated. As long as we learn from our losses, the future takes care of itself.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks.
Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement through the... Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone.
Look out there, MP. those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, B.A., for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
Well, MP set a rather large goal for himself to outscore everyone on the opposing team. While MP certainly is talented enough to do so, that sure is a lofty goal, and he's been very vocal about it. Now, the media can get all over you when you set goals that big, but he's struggled a bit trying to deliver on that promise. We'll see if he steps up tonight.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Nicholas Claxton out there with Sharp. Then it's Dimon, then it's MP, and it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area navigates his way to a nice finish.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. So it's Brooklyn now, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Shot clock at 3. That 3's off the mark. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Wagner up top. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And another 3 for Orlando.
I just love the ball movement.
Now MP. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. The 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Orlando moving the ball around. Richardson for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, another miss by MP.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Right now, the buzz is about the Chicago Bulls and the trade with the New York Knicks. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He picked up 29 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
1:07 left now in the first quarter. Suggs. Covered by MP. Kicks it out to Wagner from the arc. Right side, Richardson. And the shot falls short that time. Nets trail by 10. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Wagner. On the wing, Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Jalen Suggs will remind you every now and again how gifted an athlete he is. Boy, did he get off his feet on that one.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? To the wing on the left. Back to MP from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. Suggs outside. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Suggs has got 13 now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And if you're just... making a switch here. And here are the Magic now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
On the floor for Brooklyn. They've got MP, also Demon out there, and it's Wolf in at power forward. Lowry pulls it in.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Richardson for three. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's foul number 2 for him.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. And a change for the Nets. Sharps checked in. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. Fires from deep. And another three for Orlando.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Black outside. Fires for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young doors.
Well, they are, BA, and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. MP way outside. Sharp. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Richardson. 1:10 left in the first half. Suggs, no good. And for the Nets, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Three-pointer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Wagner outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps. but they've pivoted decisively from their big three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Suggs. 13 points in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. Sharp grabs a miss. Sharp's got his fourth rebound in this one. MP outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter. Richardson with it. 1 second left. And so it's the Orlando Magic, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey, execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large.
All right, next up, we've got some potential competitors in this year's three-point contest for you.
So many potential winners here I'm looking into.
Thanks, as always.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Wagner. Wendell Carter is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Richardson in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, PA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Suggs uses the glass on the layup. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
MP, that one's good.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Orlando with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Picked by Carter. Here's Richardson. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. And the Magic pushing it up now. The 3 from Suggs. That shot missing.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Suggs, the pass to Richardson. Orlando moving the ball around. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Traore checked in for Brooklyn. Hits both from the stripe. And Brooklyn with possession here. From downtown, it's rebounded by Batase. Batase's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Black outside. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. And right in the middle of winter, hot off the press, some fresh power rankings. You take a look at Miami. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they have stayed in the same spot basically all season. But you get the sense they want to move the needle more. We'll see if they'll be able to do this moving forward.
Howard's checked in for Richardson. And a change for the Nets. Clowney, he's checked in for Sharp. Drops in the 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
MP outside. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Batase. He's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Black, no good. The Nets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Again, MP missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
There's Howard with the 3. Brooklyn with the board.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Abaji. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Carter inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free. Call time here. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the floor for Brooklyn. Dimon out there with MP. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Sharp. And it's Abaji in at the 3. MP outside, 3-pointer. And it's Orlando with a rebound. De Silva's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up top, Black, covered by MP. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Williams misses. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Pass to Batase. Black outside. Fires the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. And here's MP from outside. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Carter. Batase with a screen. Inside. Out left to the wing. Outside, Williams. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, no good. And the Nets shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Suggs.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
And the Magic making a change here. Howard's checked in. MP shot is off.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
The quick look, no good that time. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Claxton. And here's MP. They still need this. Oh, another miss by MP.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Up top, Black. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
Tough loss for you tonight, MP.
We just didn't have what it takes. Me especially. I got to get my guys involved more as a...
Brian, over to you.
All right, Jennifer. Thanks very much.
See, I just caught that one with the last check.
Oh, nice.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up.
Here we go.
You take a look at the Cavaliers. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, Brooklyn. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now for the Cavaliers, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And when MP sets a goal for himself, he doesn't want to just meet it. He wants to exceed it. And unfortunately for MP to this point, he has not done either. You got to bet he's aiming to make a statement tonight, but we'll see.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. MP out there with Demon. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Agbaji in at the 3 spot. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Tyson. This game he had 12. Here's Mitchell. The teardrop layup falls off target. Poke loose. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Mitchell's shot is good.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. A 3 from MP. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this. You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
And here is MP. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Indiana. Launches a 3. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Now, MP. James Harden missing on the 3. Another miss by MP. And they're on the break. Launches it. And it's Donovan Mitchell with the three. Mitchell's got 5.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
1:29 left to play in the first quarter. MP with it. He's got 7. MP with a screen on Mobley. To Abaji, 6 to shoot. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. 10 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the foul. Timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with MP. And it's Clowney in at the force. Claxton, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Here's Mann. Hasn't made one yet. Here he goes. MP outside. From outside the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForest, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers gave them a bit of a boost. He dropped 24 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Now, Strus, following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Harden. Harden finishing inside.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
It's deflected. Stolen by Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Nets leading by 5. Nets passing it around. MP strong inside.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Harden looking it over. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 9 points.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Nets making a change here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Miami, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, right now for Brooklyn, they haven't done much to advance in the rankings, but they haven't gone downward either. I'd like to see signs of improvement from this team.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to MP. From past the arc. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far at 4 for the game.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's Merrill. A three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
MP outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's MP making things happen for the Nets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First,
and for that matchup with the Hornets, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard. And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. The NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league. Prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Mobley outside. Mitchell looking it over. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Demon missing. The Cavaliers shooting well, 50% from the floor. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Abaji. And the Nets miss again.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And here's Harden for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Pass to Demon. Back to MP. Looking to end the run. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Harden gets the bucket.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And here's MP for 3. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Wolf. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland leading by 13. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Shots checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And here's MP for three. Agbaji, the pass to MP. Jacks up a three. Another miss by MP.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Mobley kicks to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 15. Agbaji, the pass to MP. To end the drought. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 23.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
From deep, Harden. Harden buries the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's MP. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's MP.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp. Mann subbed in for Demet. Pass to Ellis. 14 feet away. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 15-point game. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 30 seconds left in the third. Now Merrill. No good on the three. To the middle. Here's MP. Strong finish inside from MP.
And right now, I don't think he could hit a barn the way he shot this quarter. How about 2 of 10?
Harden up top. He's got 24. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist. To the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what
for the Cavaliers. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Nicholas Claxton. MP out there with Demon. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Merrill finds Wade. And here's Strus. Merrill passes to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Porter with the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
MP, one shot.
they throw good, MP. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
MP, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Porter passes to Strus. Back to Wade. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their record tonight, double mark win number 32 overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Clowney, defended by Strus. From beyond the arc, and it's Sharp missing. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Saraf, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better bet.
Thanks, guys. A solid scoring night.
We want to thank you for coming out tonight. The team appreciates your support. We hope to see you next time. Have a great night.
Yeah, not the outcome we wanted, obviously, but we're right there. If our efforts tonight carry over, we'll be fine. Just one game at a time.
We're looking forward to the next one.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
So what you're saying is, if I score 40 tonight, everyone will... Okay, everybody, listen up. This is a very special limited time...
What's up, MP?
Moments from now, the setting is Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City. The Nets take it on the Pistons. For the Nets, obviously it's been a long season. Plenty of defeats along the way, compiling the league's worst record as we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant. What's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
Well, MP challenged himself to be a better scorer, but he'd be the first to tell you that he's fallen short of his own expectations. Regardless, his goal remains the same, and maybe a good game tonight is all he needs to turn things around.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Sharp, Divitt out there with MP, and it's Abaji in at the 3.
Well, you know Cunningham can hit the 3. You've got to guard him out there in the corner.
To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Thompson scanning the floor. Duran the screen. There's Cunningham with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to MP. Takes a 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
MP against Herder. No luck on that one.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
I just love the ball move.
And Brooklyn with possession here. 11-point game. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Cunningham passes to Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Duren's got his second bucket on the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And hey, we got Big Sean in the building tonight for this Pistons home game.
Yeah, a very proud Detroit native who has done a lot for this city. It's great to see Big Sean out here supporting his team.
And here's MP. Connects again from distance.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season, and lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign.
Substitution on the floor.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Kevin Herder. And there's Cunningham in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
And stolen by Herder. And here's the fast break. And Cunningham throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. From deep, MP, good! Another from 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. Here's Dimon. Herder defending. Pass to Dimon. 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Tobias Harris checked in for Holland. And a change for the Nets. Sharp's checked in. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He tallied 32 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. It was a fantastic game for him. He found multiple ways to chip in, and you know he wants to repeat that tonight, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract. We're quickly approaching a time when so-called Supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, The reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Chomps. MP, a screen on Herder. Here's Demon. They're in with the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 22 is their biggest lead. They get the rebound. Duren, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Sharp. Herder defending. Here's Harris. There's Cunningham with a three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And the Pistons, another three.
Woo! He's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work from deep, MP. And again, it's the Nets missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
14 feet away, Brooklyn pulls it in. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. They need this. Sharp. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
No luck on that one. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. Totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Well, Brooklyn's dealing with an injury bug. Missing Porter Jr. obviously hurts this team. I mean, high-level scorer. He plays with great...
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Pistons.
They're efficient.
And that'll do it for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Dimon out there with MP. Then there's Sharp, and it's Wolf in at the 4. There's Cunningham with a 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
ABA, those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Torre checked in for Brooklyn. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. He's had games where he's flashed some talent. However, he hasn't been consistent enough to be higher in our rookie rankings.
Unfortunately, I think time has run out for him to make a push all the way to the top of that list.
Yeah, this late in the season, he's pretty much locked into that spot.
All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Jalen Duren 3rd.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And here's MP from outside.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Let's see the stat sheet here for MP. Pass to Toure. MP, a screen on Herder. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, MP.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Herder. Here's Duren. Cunningham on the wing. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one's good. 31 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
And here's MP from outside. Duren with a rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Cunningham. Knocks down the 18-footer. Cunningham's got 33 points.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Cloudy, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Back to MP to stop the drought. And the Nets miss again.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For 3, and again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Oh, another miss by MP.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
52 seconds left in the third. Not going to go that time.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to Stewart. Outside Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Banked it in off the glass. Jenkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Jenkins has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now MP puts up a deep 3, buries it from 3.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
LeVert outside to the wing, right side. Jenkins misses. And so it's the Detroit Pistons cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some...
Making a switch here. Reed's checked in. They've got Paul Reed. Also Isaiah Stewart out there. Duncan Robinson is out there with Holland. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. All indications are that he's able to play through it, and while this injury doesn't seem to be a lingering one, it's still something to monitor.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, silver linings. Obviously, being healthy is the goal, but this could be worse.
Pass to Jenkins. The 17-footer. And again, it's Detroit.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense play.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Sharp passes to Wolf. Screen by MP. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Sasser's checked in for Detroit.
Number 25, Marcus Sasser.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Wolf. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Picked by Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Stewart's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And here's MP from outside.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Sasser. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and this is the last big matchup we'll be covering on done with what? You want me to stop recording the video?
No.
Those kicks, MP.
About game time, pain time.
Would you try that?
We want your time to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NEXT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. The Rangers team will respond immediately. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. Attention Nets fans. We'll be doing a giveaway at our next home game. The first 15,000 fans
You've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think the Nets, they have been staggering here of late. Their losing streak has stretched on way too long. They look like a team that has just lost their confidence.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Kenrich Williams out there with Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, MP out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf in at the 4. And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And I think his bold talk might have put a target on his back. Opposing defenses are focused on him and have really limited MP's impact. But watch out tonight, because I guarantee you he's playing with a big chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove he meant what he said. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you can ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Now, here's SGA. Following the miss by MP, Williams passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
MP looking around. Pass to Wolf. And here's Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and rule number 1, defending Shea, stop the ball. Do not let him drive. Of course, that's easier said than done.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, MP.
And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball. Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go.
Pass to Wolf. Back to Porter. Here's Mann. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And again, it's the Nets missing. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers really contributed. He finished with 19 points and he knocked down some treys last game. A great sign for his team. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It looked like he could do anything he wanted out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
It was so impressive how he got to his spot. And when you do that, the ball will find you.
MP, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
MP way outside, and again it's the Nets missing. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got to...
Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Lou Dort. Isaiah Joe is out there with SGA. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Williams at the 5.
Well, throughout his career, Shea rarely takes the corner three, but he is more than capable of making it.
At the elbow, it's MP. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the front iron. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Thunder. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break. Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Master Williams. Here's Joe, defended by man. SGA, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Nets trail by 9. MP outside. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you, Kevin.
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Claxton with the steal. And here's MP for 3. Another shot, and Claxton with the layup. Claxton's got his second bucket tonight.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Thunder.
SGA, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
The 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 8 points.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Nets trail by 7. Here's man. Here's MP, defended by Dort. Another miss by MP.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Claxton. With 1 on the clock, unable to get that one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
I think for Brooklyn, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Nets.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Terrence Mann is out there with MP. And there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Wolf at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. MP passes to Mann, back to MP. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside, SGA. Looking to get it going, and it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Thunder.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now. Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Thunder with the possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Pass to Porter. MP with a screen on George. Back to MP. For the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams can't get it to go.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Here's Wolf. Back to MP. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort kicks to Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
MP, no good. The Thunder leading by 11. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, there's got, and it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Nets making a switch here. Bonnie's checked in. MP outside. Over to the left wing. MP with a screen on Williams. On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Clowney. And again, no good by Brooklyn. On the wing, Williams. He's looking for Williams and finds him. SGA from outside, and the 3-ball is good. SGA's got 9 points in the quarter. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Clowney. MP outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist. And that's now 7 points here for Jalen Williams. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to substitution. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Williams rebounded by the Nets. Wolf got 4 rebounds in this game. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Kenrich Williams out there with Hartenstein, and it's Williams at the 3. Dort outside. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 19. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Oklahoma City.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
SGA! Oh, another chance here for Oklahoma City. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it down.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Bring it up for MP, a three.
MP looking solid from there.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
SGA against MP. Now Williams. Williams looking around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And hit the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
MP, he's off from three. Now Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
This was a hard game to get a read on. At times, you looked dialed in defensively, but when you needed a key stop, you just couldn't get it. How frustrating was this loss?
It's frustrating.
Kevin, back to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.
MP right here. Love that.
MP right here. I'm right in front of you. Melinda,
come on.
I think it's a journey, and you can't skip steps.
So, first season in the books.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling?
All right, good. Hit me with the FIBA first. Got it. And what's up with this player relationship management? I mean, that sounds like a GM's job.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work? New year, new social video theme. What's it?
MP coming at you with a big announcement. There's more out